Yeah, come back to it after a few bit of doing something else. Right, coming back to it. Don't know when all these will be uploaded, but I'm hoping they're making a big difference to you when you get these. Right. Next stats question in the booklet. Make sure you attempt every question, remembering you're skimming, you're underlining, rereading, you're extracting. And I'm just hoping you've still got all your equipment out and it's all together. And let's look at the question. Task 3. So I've got my ruler. Interested to know how much time children spend doing chores around the house each week. Not enough. But obviously that's a little joke. She asked sample, so it's a sampling question of 20 students at her school to record the number of hours they spent doing chores a week. Explain where it is more appropriate for Sue to take a sample than a census. Well, a census is asking everyone, that's lots. It's going to cost time, it's going to cost money. So basically, a sample is smaller. Easier to collect data. Cheaper, quicker. I mean, I could go on forever for that. I think there's loads of marks. So I've got the mark for that. Right. She will ask each of the 20 write down a piece on the paper. Write down on a piece of paper. This is lots of words. 20 students write down on a piece of paper the time they each spend doing chores around the house in 1 week. Describe one problem that she might encounter with response or with non-response or unexpected outcomes. Non-response is people not responding to it. Alright, explain how to overcome the problems. So, right, and this is 2 marks. So, not every student will do chores. Right, that's something that comes to mind. Some will lie or not be as honest, some not as honest. I don't like the word lie, it's not a good word because they've just been not honest, they're not as honest as others, so it's misleading. Some just don't know. Sometimes you just don't know how. Not sure how long a task takes, because I think again, if someone says to you, go and tidy your room, how long did you spend? You don't know. How long did you spend cooking dinner? You don't know unless you time it, so it's not very accurate. So how could she get round to it? So first one, not to do chores. Only ask if they do chores. Not as honest. I don't think there's much you can do to get around to it. Perhaps ask them to record for this week. Ask to record for this week and then collect the data. And collect data, because then you're doing it. Now, I'm going to be interested to see how many marks I've got on that, because I don't think that's a strong answer. I think it could be better, because it's the amount of possibilities. Let's just look at the mark scheme. Population is very large, sample is smaller, so I've got the right there. Easier, quicker to cut, I've got quicker, cheaper, so I've got a mark quite easily. That's a strong answer. Now let's look at the part B. Not all students will do chores. Well, I've got that mark. E.g., there may be some outliers. Not all give the same units. I didn't think of that. Might not know how long, but they're effectively there. Overcome the problems before ask if they do chores. I've got that. Ask them face to face. Give an incentive to complete the survey. Plan to remove outliers. Ask them to collect the information to the nearest hour. I think that's there, but there's lots of things that you could do. You will use your own ideas. It's really important to understand that you can use your own ideas and get that. There we are. right? So really have a good read of that and give yourself a mark. Really well done, guys. Again, you're revising hard, you're doing the right